Hey, so we need to talk about Rotten Tomatoes because it's becoming a bit of a problem. And I know, Andrew, you just mentioned a moment ago that they're changing part of their system that might help.
Maybe.
It might. Yeah. It may not.
Curating their critic list would also
But we do need to change. Something needs to change because it's become such a cultural, big deal if a movie has a great Rotten Tomatoes score.
Yeah.
Now, I think we are on the other side of that. There was one time that when you had a 99% or something, and you were a Paddington or a Lady Bird or one of these, it was like, you are the greatest movies of all time kind of thing. And I think because of other things, people have kind of lost their... And the advent of Letterboxd and all this kind of stuff has made people go, okay, it's not as much. But I want to discuss a few, and there's a reason why. Because we're going to talk about Michael in a second. And there's a reason why, because Michael has one of the largest disparities ever
it's insane.
in the history of Rotten Tomatoes, where critics give it what was it,
39%.
39%, and that went up. It started at a 20. And then, but then audiences
have it at 97.
97%, huge. Okay, so let's talk about some others here. Venom.
Oh God.
The first Venom. 29% critics, 81% audiences.
I mean, I can understand that.
Sort of.
I can understand.
I don't know that Venom's worth an 81%. It's probably a 60.
Yeah.
But still, that's a big disparity, okay? How about, what do we got here? Did you ever see Godzilla King of the Monsters?
Which one was that? That's the one with Hydra?
Yes.
Yes, I've seen that one.
Yeah, so that one is 42% critics, 83% audiences. You got a few here.
Hang on, the Super Mario Bros. Movie had another one that was just crazy. That one was a 59% critic and then a 95% audience.
But here's some major ones right here. Okay, so Aladdin, the Will Smith Aladdin, which is not a perfect or excellent film, and not even as good as the cartoon, if we're going to be real. But it was fun. It was fun. It was good. We're talking that is in the 50s, and then for audiences, it's in the upper 90s.
Yeah.
Lion King, the live action Lion King.
Mm-hmm.
Did you like that one?
I appreciated it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's fair to say.
I felt like it was unnecessary.
Right. I feel like it wasn't a live action Lion King. I feel like it was entirely computer generated. So therefore, it was still
an
animated movie.
Yeah. You could make a fair argument there. But yeah, again, that one is a critic score low to high. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales, low to high. Suicide Squad.
Which one?
Actually, no. That was just bad scores all around. See what I did there? But then you look at the other side here, and The Last Jedi Star Wars has 90-something% from critics, and it is tanked by audiences.
Yeah, because it was deserved.
And Captain Marvel is now they attacked it because
Carol Danvers, because of Brie Larson.
Yeah. And you had all the freaking alpha males acting
Threatened
dumb
by a powerful woman.
Yes. But
even recently the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
Yeah, the Super Mario Galaxy movie. All of these kind of things like this. But so that leads us in. Michael has a 97%. I've never seen a score so far off as Michael. And you look on Letterboxd. I looked at it this morning because I knew we were going to talk about this today. Letterboxd is wild when it comes to this. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Letterboxd has... Oh, come on. I have my phone work here. Okay, you look at Letterboxd and 5-star scores... It's pretty big. Its average score, I think Michael is 3.6. And which I feel like is a pretty fair score.
I think it's a pretty fair score. I think that is a score, though, that you have the guys on there who go, I align more with the critics on Rotten Tomatoes, so I got to make sure that people on here know.
Yes, and it's
because I'm a film bro,
and it's very like they'll be like, this is just such cookie cutter cut and paste.
Oh my gosh,
whatever.
It's such a biopic.
It's such a biopic, and it's all, yeah, it's a biopic, and they found a formula that people like to watch, because there are other biopics that are just not. They're not fun to watch. They're like
Whitney Houston's.
Yeah, it was horrible.
I Want to Dance with Somebody.
Yes, that was horrible. So I think the point I'm making is don't always listen to Rotten Tomatoes.
Go out and make your own opinion.
Yeah, if you like something, and because I do think that there's a lot of young people, I've talked to my son about this, who they'll go like, oh man, it's not good, so I'm not going to go see it now. And it's all, no, who cares what they think, man? Go see movies, make up your own mind, and think what you like. Here's the deal. We saw Super Mario Galaxy. I told you I didn't think it was great. That is not any alignment with the critics. I didn't think it was great. You guys loved it.
That's right.
You guys loved it and thought it was awesome. That's what's great about movies is
that some people can be right.
Some people can be wrong.
Yeah, no, that you can be right and I can be right. Because it's truth in this case is actually relative.
You heard it here first.
Truth in this case. Let me know. Truth in this case is relative.
I'm gonna edit that clip.
Do not remove the in this case from that at all. Truth in this case is relative. So yeah, just go watch movies and go to the theater.
Please go to the theater.
Go to the theater, man. Like, go to the theater. Go see them. Any thoughts on that?
I tend to, for the most part, disregard whatever the critics say on Rotten Tomatoes until I've seen the movie for myself because of disparaging things like this, where you see a big margining gap, and I go, are the critics smoking something? Are the fans on copium? What's going on here?
I've seen Michael twice. I saw it with you guys.
Have seen it twice.
Yeah. I've seen it with you guys. I saw it the second time. I had just as much fun watching it the second time.
I think I had more fun the second time because I got to see it with my mom.
Yeah. It is the kind of movie you want to see with other people. And it is a movie that deserves, like, community viewings. Like,
well,
they should genuinely do, like, a subtitled or, like, a words version and invite people to come to the theater and, like, sing and have fun.
Sing along, yeah.
Like, it would just be, people would go wild for it, man.
I would actually, so I was going to save this for,
especially during the scenes where Michael's getting beat.
Just do post popcorn perceptions right now. I saw a clip.
Yeah.
It was in Paris during the very final part of it when they're doing bad. Everybody was up in front of the screen just like it was a concert.
Yeah.
And it was like so many people are like, I see them go, I was born too late to get to see a Michael Jackson concert, so this really feels like I'm watching a Michael Jackson
concert. This movie made me go, not just about Michael Jackson, but about other artists, go, man, if there's a big artist that I want to see in concert, I need to just make sure I go see them. Because I don't want to miss out on these moments. Yeah. The people in that audience who got to see him perform Human Nature.
Mm-hmm. Man,
back
when a concert ticket didn't cost my arm and my leg.
Yeah, seriously. Like, incredible. The people that got to see him see Bad, like, perform Bad and all these, like, bro, he was a showman.
One thing I enjoyed about the movie watching experience with you guys was certain moments. Like, I wasn't obviously alive when in some of the younger parts of his story.
Yes.
But there were certain moments certain events that happened that I'm like learning for the first time. Like, oh, I didn't realize this had happened. And you're next to me and you're nodding your head like in memory.
Oh, yes.
And it felt more like watching a home video.
Yes.
That's why I said the second time with my mom was really good because my mom is a Michael Jackson fanatic.
Oh, yeah.
She has an original Thriller vinyl. Did you know that?
Yeah, you've said it about it. I'm going to steal it from your home.
When we were watching it, she kept like, like one of the parts where he's at the Motown Awards. She goes, "This is when he performs the moonwalk for the first time ever. This is when he did it." And
I
was
literally
like-
leaned to.
Yes.
And my mom would just be like, "This is when he did this. This is whoa." And I'm like,
Well, Ashley says to me, she leans to me when we were watching it, and she was all like, "Oh, is this when he does the lean?" And
Yeah.
she's talking about Smooth Criminal,
Yeah.
which we're gonna get in Michael 2.
Yeah.
And which I'm really glad actually they made this into 2, and I'm really glad that they hid in the advertising that they didn't say this is gonna be Michael Part 1 and Michael Part 2. They just wanted you to go in and see this movie, and then you make
his
up
story continues.
at the end of the movie, like, does this movie deserve a second one? And everybody unanimously is all, we want more of this. And Ashley's all, is this the one where he leans? And I'm all, nope, better. And that lean is incredible. But then he does that, and Jafar kills it.
Yeah.
So good.
So Michael,
It's pronounced Jafar.
so Michael,
Is it Jafar?
No.
go see Michael in theaters. The critics are wrong. You can have subjective truth, but no, the critics are wrong. Michael is great. Go watch it.
Michael's great, and it is going to make. I'm calling it now. Like, but it's international numbers, and it's still doing really, really good. Like internationally, it dropped by 15% in its second week, and this is a movie that had like movies that have front-loaded box office, like that break records. Almost always have 50, 60, 65% drops.
Right.
Because you get a lot of your major audience that wanted to see it in first. This, in the second week. In America, it dropped by 40-something%.
Wow.
Overseas, 15, 20% in most markets. People are still rushing to the theater to go see it. And I was actually listening to one of my favorite personalities when it comes to that. And they kind of equated, it's not on the same level, obviously, but they equated the success of Devil Wears Prada 2 and this, and them kind of going side by side and actually complimenting each other as like Barbenheimer. That like, Michael Wears Prada. It's like these are two great.
Devil Wears Michael.
These are two fun movies. The box office is booming. Things are going good. Mandalorian Grogu.
I'm so excited for Mandalorian.
Very
That's this
excited.
week.
Very excited. No, next week.
Next week.
In a couple.
This week is Mortal Kombat.
This is Mortal Kombat.
This week is Mortal Kombat.
So let's hope that Mortal Kombat, like we keep up the trend. Mortal Kombat. Right now, early numbers for Mandalorian and Grogu are not as high as they should be. They're like under 100 million, and I think that this movie could be $1 billion movie. Mandalorian and Grogu. I hope it is. Michael is going to be a $1 billion movie. I'm calling it.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
What is up, movie lovers, and welcome back to the Pass the Popcorn podcast, the only show where the takes are hot, the popcorn is fresh, and we sometimes really disagree with critics and think they're kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I'm your host, Nick, here with my co-host, Rob.
Hee hee. All right.
And we are so incredibly pumped that you're here with us today, whether you're a casual moviegoer or a diehard cinephile. This is the show for you. So make sure you grab your snacks, you find your seat. The show starts right now.
Oh my gosh. This is a great episode. We've how many episodes are we in now? 23?
This is episode 23.
23 episodes.
The Jordan number.
Oh, the Jordan
The Michael number.
Oh my gosh. This could be the GOAT of episode. It's not going to be the GOAT.
No,
of
that's
episodes.
Kobe.
We've got some really good ones. Yeah.
Kobe.
24.
Oh.
Arguable. But we're going to, get into our movie today. As always, we spin the wheel and we come to a different movie each time. This time we are on The Fall Guy.
The Fall Guy. Ryan Gosling. Emily Blunt.
And then at the end of this, we're going to do a ranking of, because this is very much a action comedy. Although, we were talking about this, okay? And I want to invite the audience in on this one. I think Mr. and Mrs. Smith is an action comedy romance.
It's just a
Action comedy romance. Like, rewatch it. It's very funny. It's a very funny movie. And I think that Fall Guy is very much like Mr. and Mrs. Smith in action, comedy, and romance. That it has all of those things in it. So
I gotta heavy disagree with you on that one, Chief.
You can, and you can be wrong.
Because here's the thing: while Fall Guy has a love story in it,
yes,
they're literally married in Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and they're trying to kill each other. Their whole thing is like coming back as a couple, and like that's a romance movie.
No.
And maybe it's just because it's been a
they
while.
literally hate each other most of the movie.
Maybe it's because it's been a very long time since I've seen that movie.
You need to rewatch it. It's a great movie.
I don't remember it being that funny.
It's very funny. It's very funny. It's incredibly clever. Angelina Jolie. It's not as.
Didn't they just remake it with Donald Glover?
And it won some awards, but that show, in my opinion, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, the TV show released on Amazon Prime, was dull. It was dull. It was not fun. And I love Donald Glover, but it was not good. And they're coming out with a second season. I'll give it another try. But man, can I just do a little side quest before we get into our episode today? Side quest. Okay. If you're a Star Wars fan, you need to go watch Maul Shadow Lord. It is one of the greatest Star Wars animated shows ever created. Did you watch the last 2 episodes?
I have not yet, but I've watched it. It's a Dave Filoni made animated Star Wars show in the vein of Star Wars: The Clone Wars and Rebels. I know it's going to be good.
It is a freaking masterpiece, man. They released the last 2 episodes on May the 4th.
May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be ever in your favor.
Yes.
No, stop.
Stop doing that.
Stop.
Stop doing that.
It's gross.
But yeah, watch that one. There's a lot of good TV. We should do a TV episode sometime and talk about some of that stuff. But let's get into our movie today.
Past the commercials.
Past the commercials?
Nope.
Yeah, I don't
Past
like
the
that.
network.
Yeah, no, I don't
Past
like
the
this.
streaming service.
You know, you can still
Can we
eat
clip
popcorn
this?
with a TV.
You can eat popcorn too. I eat popcorn and watch TV all the time.
Past the...
Stop.
Yeah, let's stop. Let's stop that. Cut that.
Fall Guy.
We're in the Fall Guy. I don't know what you're doing right now. Okay, let's talk about Fall Guy.
Carbs. Your brain runs on glucose. We actually watched the extended edition.
We did watch the extended edition, and realized that it was a good thing they didn't release it because there was
some good stuff.
There was some good stuff, and then there was some stuff that was like, I think they added another 20, 25 minutes to the movie, and it just didn't need to be online.
The bulk of what they added that I thought was really good was just when he's on drugs.
Yes.
This is really good.
Yeah, they added a whole segment of him talking to a
unicorn.
talking unicorn, which is really, really funny. But, let's start at the beginning, and then we'll walk through all of those different things, and we'll go into Fall Guy. Fall Guy is based on the TV show, loosely based on the 80s TV show. Now, the 80s TV show I watched as a kid, and the 80s TV show with Lee Majors, and it was about a stuntman who, I believe, if I remember right, a stuntman that was undercover and solving some things going on. So this is very much loosely based on that. He's just a stuntman, but he has to go and solve this stuff. So there's some connection here. The Jody character from this that Emily Blunt plays is also in that show as well. But in that show, she's also a stunt woman. She's not a director. So they made some changes to make it a little bit tonally different.
And they make the just worst movie I've ever seen in my life in this movie.
Yeah. Now, just be clear. The Fall Guy is not the worst movie.
No, the Fall Guy is not. Metal Storm.
The Metal Storm, the movie they're making, is meant to be this over-the-top, really, dumb movie. Now, David Leitch, the director of this movie, has directed a bunch of really great... he directed the original, or at least was part of the original John Wick, and Atomic Blonde, and Deadpool 2, and Hobbs and Shaw, and Bullet Train. There's some great movies in here. He directs really cool action movies. And what's great about David Leitch is David Leitch started as a stunt performer on Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Ally McBeal and some of those things. And he actually was a double for Brad Pitt and Matt Damon in Bourne, Fight Club, and Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Wow.
Of all things. He was actually a double for them. Well, David Leitch gets into this one, and he is an incredibly fun director to watch his movies. In this movie stars Ryan Gosling as
Colt Seavers.
Emily Blunt as
Jody Marino. And they're your two main characters. You got, some other people. You got Winston Duke. Yeah. You don't know what I also liked about the extended edition? We got more Winston Duke.
We did get more Winston Duke, which is nice. But it is an action comedy. It is very meta.
It's
very meta. And I love Hollywood meta. I love Hollywood meta. Meta Hollywood studio movies and shows like The Studio they're my bag, man. I love that stuff.
So you really like She-Hulk?
No.
I didn't mind She-Hulk, actually. Like, She-Hulk was incredibly meta.
Just making sure.
Don't invoke that show on this show.
Just making sure you were consistent.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't. I didn't hate
She-Hulk was actually probably one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life.
I mean, it had really bad moments. The dance sequence with Megan Thee Stallion. Bro.
The more we talk about this, the more it's bumming me out. I don't want to think about She-Hulk. There's a reason they canceled it. There's a reason they canceled it.
Hey, there's people in the episode are turning on you right now.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure most people would agree with me.
Yeah.
I think.
But this movie is not just about stunts. It's about people who take the hits. Someone else gets the credit for it. Mm-hmm. It's about celebrating the stuntman, which is not even close to celebrated enough. They don't
should really have an Oscar category.
They should have their own Oscar category and everything. It's just like, and they should get the proper recognition. But ultimately, in this one, you want to set up the beginning of the movie for us?
Yeah, so it starts off with Ryan Gosling's character, Colt, and Emily Blunt's Jody. In a trailer, they're clearly digging each other. And
yes,
he gets called to do another stunt. They want to do it one more time because Aaron Taylor Johnson is in this. And he goes, we're seeing too much of Colt's face. It's not my face.
Yes.
Because it needs to be his face.
Well, and honestly, this is like... this movie completely depends on the chemistry between Jody and Colt, between Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt. And these are two actors who I think could have chemistry with anyone. Like Ryan Gosling.
We've seen him have chemistry with a rock.
Yes. Ryan Gosling has chemistry with a rock.
And a stone.
Hey, I see what you did there.
Thank you.
Begrudgingly, I will give you that. I will give you that one. But the relationship, like if it doesn't work between them and they don't have chemistry, the whole thing collapses. Nothing really works here. And so ultimately, the beginning montage is
it's like a wonder, the long wonder
yes.
of him walking onto set, then being like, "Hey, we need to do this stunt again. We're going to do it backwards." Colt goes up. He's doing this drop. He drops. He pulls a Gwen Stacy, but doesn't die.
Yeah, it doesn't die.
And then we flash forward to a year later where he's
working
a valet.
He's a valet. He's a valet.
He's parking cars.
He's parking cars.
Getting asked by people like, "Dude, didn't you almost die? Yeah, you were on that one movie with me."
And he drives his car and drive that guy's car around
and does donuts, and all the other valets are like,
"Yeah," they're like celebrating him because he's like fighting the system and everything. But ultimately, and like he gives up on that job, and then after he gives up on that job, he gets the call. Mm-hmm. Correct. He gets the call from
Hannah Waddingham's
character. Yeah, Gail Meyer. She's great in this.
Always has a Diet Coke in her hand.
Yeah, always has a Diet Coke. She's constantly sipping Diet Coke and eating things. Mm-hmm. Like very producer energy.
Very producer energy.
And then
Andrew, how come you don't have a Diet Coke right now? You're the producer.
What happens is ultimately Colt gets in this accident, and then he just kind of disappears for a while. They say for a couple of years.
It's a year.
Yeah, a year. And he disappears for a while, but Gail calls him and says, "Hey, we need another stuntman because our other stuntman dropped out, and we need somebody to step in." And Jody, Emily Blunt's character, really wants you here.
Yeah, she's like, "Hey, it's for Jody. Jody wants you here." She's
and
directing.
So begins the saga of Ryan Gosling trying to get a cup of coffee.
You see a lot more of that too. The extended edition.
Yeah, like I so respect the fact that they spend so much of this movie Ryan Gosling going from thing to thing, literally trying to make a coffee, and all his coffee's spilling. It's such a funny little gag.
The coffee spills.
It's such a funny gag. He arrives.
He gets to Australia because that's where they're filming.
Winston Duke meets him.
He meets up with Winston Duke, and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna do a car roll." He keeps constantly going, "Does Jody know I'm here? Like, did somebody let her know that I'm here?" And he's like, "No, just get in there and roll the car."
Yes.
And he goes, we can't do it. Sand's bad.
Yeah.
Like, you're making excuses.
The sand's bad. The sand's too compacted.
It's like we gotta let the tide come in.
Yes.
Otherwise, I'm not gonna be able to do this stunt properly.
Yeah.
And he's ultimately just nervous because like the last time he did a stunt, he almost died. So it works. It works in his favor. But he also doesn't want to look bad in front of Jody, so he ends up getting in the car. Because they got to get their Comic-Con shot.
Yes.
They mentioned that a lot of getting they're in Hall H.
Hall H, man.
Which, if you don't know, that's like that's where Marvel goes.
Marvel,
DC, Star Wars,
Harry Potter.
That's where they show the stuff that people really want them to
franchise
leak.
Films, big, huge blockbusters
are in Hall H.
Hall H. And this is Jody's moment as a director to have a Hall H.
This is her first film.
Movie.
Imagine having your first film be a Hall H.
And this is her first film, and we'll find out later why. Ultimately. And so, but yeah, like, here's the thing about a lot of the David Leitch films. They're not really complicated storylines.
No.
They're very straightforward, and they're focused on very few people. John Wick is so simple. It's why it's brilliant.
Guy kills.
Atomic Blonde is a little more complicated.
Female John Wick.
But in some ways, female John Wick. But really, really good because Charlize Theron is amazing. And the stunt sequences in that movie are great. Everything that he does, like even Bullet Train, it's simple. So this movie is very simple. It sets it up. This is what you're going to do. And then here we're going to go on this ride. He goes up. And it's set. And this is the setup that's next. Tell them what's
the camera. He hits. We watched that where he jumps into he drives the car into a camera, and I told you that hurt me because that camera cost more than a house.
Yeah.
And then Gail comes to him and says, "Hey, we need you to find what's his name? Tom Ryder. We need
played by
Aaron Taylor Johnson,
who is great in this.
We need you to find Tom. He's been missing. We can't finish the movie without him." And he's like, "What? Why me? Call the police." And they go, "If we call the police, the studio's going to find out that I'm over budget, and we can't let the studio know that I'm over budget."
Yeah. And at the very beginning of the movie, when they did it, oh man, I don't mean to rewind, but they did this really cool scene in the beginning as they show the title of Fall Guy.
Oh yeah, where all the credits are like script.
Yeah, all the credits are script, but then they take pictures of him in this like 3D system.
Yeah.
And it's really good. And Ryan Gosling is he's so freaking cool in this movie. He's so goofy, but cool. See, I love Ryan.
Is this his
Gosling.
goofiest?
No.
Lars and the Real Girl, his goofiest?
You could argue that his goofiest is The Nice Guys.
He's pretty goofy in The Nice Guys.
He's
pretty goofy in The Nice
Guys.
He's
very goofy in The Nice Guys.
I saw a post literally.
His scream in The Nice Guys.
I saw a post literally right before we were recording this where somebody was like, they're like, "I'm so sad that I was born too late to show chubby Ryan Gosling the love he deserved." And I was like,
yeah.
I didn't really thought about that.
Mm-hmm.
But Lars and the Real Girl, that's when he was kind of at his chubbiest.
He was. But, I mean, he put that on for the role.
Yeah, and he still looked good.
Yeah.
Because Ryan Gosling, I feel like, cannot look bad.
Well, yeah, and he pulled Eva Mendes. That's his wife. Like, she's awesome. So, the setup is he's got to go and find
Tom Ryder.
And so this begins the whole real plot of the movie is he has to find Tom. Jody's making the movie. I do think what is kind of established in the very beginning is that Jody she did not want him there.
Yeah, she did not want him there.
She's upset with him. And
because he just ghosted her.
And when she finds out that he's there, she puts him through the ringer, man.
Lights him on fire.
Lights him on fire a bunch of times as part of stunt.
Has them on set, which this is where you get some of the meta stuff is when she's having them keep constantly do this. You see throughout the day that it gets darker because they've done this all day
long.
Is just light him on fire, throw him into this rock, have more. The alien.
It's showing
girl,
you how long a movie takes to make.
Yeah, and they're like, "Oh, the alien girl. She started doing Pilates. She got a rockin' revenge.
Rockin' bod.
and all the girls
revenge
are
vibe.
like, yeah. And I was telling you, I was like, they're in Australia. All those people that are in like the big alien suits are probably like, shut up.
Yes,
Like,
they're so hot.
they're so hot. They're just sitting there listening to her use this.
But
as
it's fun.
therapy.
It's funny. It's funny and well done how they handle all of this stuff. But ultimately, all of that leads to like, hey,
Oh, when he's in the car crying.
oh
he's in
yeah,
the
we
truck.
can't skip over that. He is in the car listening to Taylor Swift.
Yeah, they have a good
all
heart to
too
heart.
well.
She comes. She goes, "Are you jamming out here to Taylor Swift?" He goes, "Yeah."
And he's wiping the tears. You felt very seen in that moment too.
I said, "Dude, I do that. I don't. It's not Taylor Swift.
No, it's Taylor Swift. I've seen you crying in
It's
your car to Taylor
quite literally the furthest thing from
Swift.
Taylor
No,
Swift.
I've watched Nick cry in his car to Taylor Swift. Remember, Andrew? Remember the time?
I've seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
especially
all know
lately.
I'm the biggest Taylor Swift enjoyer.
Huge.
We all know
I
that.
watched him. I watched him cry in his car listening to "I Knew You Were Trouble When You Walked In." He was crying in his car listening to that song, but he was listening to the goat version where the goats scream,
Yes.
and he was crying every time the goats would yell.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was crazy. It was so sad. Hey, I'm here for you.
What's the name of that playlist of yours, Nick?
I totally don't think Taylor Swift is overrated at all.
That was the name of your playlist. Yeah.
I don't. Right.
I totally don't think Taylor
No.
Swift is
That
overrated
playlist
at
is
all.
called Going Through It.
Colon
Sad boy music.
sad boy music.
My playlist is just called Going Through
But
It.
boy is spelled B-O-I.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So he's in the car. They have a moment, a really funny moment where she goes, "You can drive me to my car," and he drives literally 2 feet. And what's cool about this is the truck he's in.
Why are you changing the subject? Do you not want to talk about your Taylor Swift playlist?
I don't.
No, you keep going.
The truck that he's driving is a newer version of the truck from the TV show, which he also drives a version of the truck from the TV show. That's his.
I did not
actual-
know that.
Yeah, that's his actual main car.
Very interesting find there, Nicholas.
Yeah, the GMC.
Yes. Can we give this guy a round of applause?
Yeah, the truck that he's doing donuts with her in their flashbacks is the truck from the TV show, and then the truck that he gets is built to look exactly like the one from the TV show, but it's a 2024 version of that GMC truck.
Yes. Yeah.
And he gets told, "Hey, this is
Do you know
product
GMC
placement."
stands for God Made Cars?
No, it does not. No, it does not. He's spewing fake
Fake
false
news.
information.
Fake news.
And then he goes to Tom Ryder's apartment. He's like, in there he gets attacked by one of Tom's co-stars, Iggy Star, played by Teresa Palmer.
Oh, Teresa Palmer's so good. She was in oh my gosh, Teresa Palmer she was in Sorcerer's Apprentice. Remember Sorcerer's Apprentice?
I try not to think about Source. She's
You
in
didn't-
Warm Bodies.
She's
She's
in Warm
Juliet.
Bodies.
She's
you
Juliet.
didn't like Sorcerer's Apprentice?
Nick Cage?
With Nick Cage and Jay Baruchel?
It was definitely a very poor man's Harry Potter.
Ew. No.
Oh,
No.
it was not even the same.
no.
She's an I Am Number 4, guys. She's an I Am Number
Bro,
4.
you're going to tell me that I Am Number 4 is better than The Sorcerer's
Did
Apprentice?
they make another Sorcerer's Apprentice?
Did they make
They-
another I Am Number 4?
Did they make... How many Harry Potters did they make?
They didn't need to make another one because Sorcerer's Apprentice was based on Fantasia,
Yes.
and you don't have to make another one.
Hang on, let me click on this really quick. Let me see. 40%.
40%?
And let me see what the audience. Let me see what the audience score is. Let me see what the audience score is. It's loaded. It's going 53%.
so that's a total of 93.
Yeah, 93. Those add
That's an
together.
average of 45.
Those add
is
to
what
a
that
93.
is.
I'm going to watch Sorcerer's Apprentice tonight.
She's in. I think I'm looking at her filmography really quick here. Bedtime Stories, the newer Point Break, Warm Bodies, Hacksaw Ridge.
So she's not been in a lot of good movies.
Okay,
Yeah.
Warm Bodies is phenomenal. Don't hate on Warm Bodies. But she's in there. She's attacking him with a sword, and she finds out it's a prop sword.
Yeah.
And she goes, "I'm just a really good actress." And he goes, "I'm just looking for Tom." And she's like,
And he's
"Oh."
still trying to make coffee.
Yeah, and he's still trying to make coffee. He has a cup actually at this point, and she makes him spill it, and he gets really upset about it. And then,
And at this point, I believe the plot of the movie...
is that Tom is mixed up with some bad guys, some bad stuff, and they can't find him.
Yeah, and the plot is incredibly messy, and convoluted, and a little like stupid, and the movie leans into how dumb it this all is.
Like
Like it's so if you're a critic watching this and you're going, oh man, well, this is a little bit, yeah, that's the whole point.
It's going to go over your head.
It's gonna go over you. It's meant to be messy and kind of dumb. And Ryan Gosling's constantly joking about how ridiculous this all is.
And she's like, "Oh, he got to go talk to his drug dealer at this club. He has leopard print tattoos on his head." and he gives you this drug that makes you see cartoon effects and unicorns, and
Yes.
he's like, what?
I think the movie actually succeeds because this is the subplot. Would you count this as the subplot, or this is the plot
Of the Finding Tom?
So of the Fall Guy, if the plot is the plot the relationship with him and Jody, and the subplot is this, or is the plot the
I think the plot's the relationship.
It's the internal and external plot. There's always an internal.
An A and a B.
an A and a B?
An
Okay.
A and a B plot.
Okay, so I think
And the C plot is him trying to get coffee.
the B plot. So A plot is him and Jody.
Mm-hmm.
B plot is
Finding Tom.
Finding Tom, and the B plot just does not matter.
Ultimately, it becomes to matter a lot.
It
but-
carries the movie forward,
yeah.
but it's like a joke.
It's
Be-
everything that happens serves the A plot.
It's
Yeah.
meant to serve A plots.
Yeah.
Which means that this is just like Mr. and Mrs. Smith, where it's an action comedy romance.
Got him!
You see, I did that.
got him!
bro.
Dude, you're so wrong. You've been got.
I'm sorry. Last time I checked, this movie doesn't feature
Fatality.
together, so not a
Flawless
romance movie.
victory.
Flawless
victory.
You see how
he
how
goes-
subtle I was on that?
He goes to find Tom's drug dealer. His name is Dune.
Yes.
And what's funny when he meets him is he's like, "Oh, you're the stunt man. You're the guy who does all the dangerous stuff." And he's like, "Yeah." And he goes, "That's why I like cartoons.
Yes.
These cartoons, they're not trying to be real."
And I love that this movie has a lot of Dune references in it.
Oh my gosh.
Even the music is
During
like
the movie they're making, it's like you just hear,
I've never seen Dune, so.
Yeah. You've never seen Dune? You're not allowed to be a producer. You're fired.
The third one's coming out. The third one's coming out, Andrew. Come on, man.
You have to. All right, he just left. All right, guys. See ya.
And in this, they give it Shirley Temple that is laced with that drug that makes you see unicorns.
Yes.
Which is when you get, like, in the actual theatrical cut of the movie, you don't see him on drugs a ton. Like, he fights the people on drugs, and then he's, like, at the hotel. This one, you get to see him fight the people on drugs, start chase. You see the chase of him chasing Dune down. While it's like one point, it looks like he's riding a unicorn, but he's actually on an electric scooter.
Yes.
He's jumping
Great
through.
action sequence.
Yeah, he's breaking through windows and everything. And then you get to the part where Dune gets in a taxi, and he goes, "Right, you've done this a thousand times." He puts in his mouth guard, and he, like, jumps in front of the car.
Yeah.
And then he's talking to, he's like, "I gotta find him." He goes, "You gotta go find Kevin at the hotel and ask him for a fruit plate." He goes, "A fruit plate?" He goes, "Yeah, like mangoes and pineapples." He goes, "I know what a fruit plate is."
I know what a free blade is.
"How long does this last?" "Whenever you stop seeing unicorns, you're good." And there's just unicorns.
There's unicorns still
And then
there.
there's unicorns all over.
And
the
he's supposed to
place.
go find this guy named Kevin. And Kevin is supposed to tell him about the fruit plate.
And when he gets to the hotel, Kevin's not there.
Kevin's
and
not
he's
there.
Like talking to somebody who works there, and he goes, "I just need the fruit plate." And they go, "You want to order room service?"
You want to order room service?
And then he runs into
Yeah.
Jody again, and Jody's like, "Oh, we got to figure out this third act," because the whole thing is that she can't figure out how to end the movie. She can't figure out the third act. Kind of like soliloquy for this movie.
Yes.
We'll get there.
Soliloquy.
And so they're
Do you know what that is?
soliloquy.
Yeah, define it.
It's when you're using it in it's kind of like a metaphor type thing for something that that's like happening in the moment. Like that, it's a soliloquy.
I think
of
he's
the
right.
movie.
Yeah, he's right. All right.
Yeah, I think he's right.
Film student.
Film student. Soliloquy. There we
And
go.
so Gail knows what's happening, so she's like, "Oh, Jody, we gotta go. And she's trying to get Jody out of there so that way he can go up to the room. Kevin shows up, gives him a room key.
Yeah.
And
It doesn't
the room
work.
key doesn't work, so he gets a new one.
Still doesn't
again.
work. He kicks the door open. He goes into the room, and he
gets
finds.
No. We see the split screen where he's talking to Jody on the phone. He tries to make another cup of coffee.
Oh, okay. He tries to make a cup of coffee in the room in the split screen sequence, which is really, really good.
And he doesn't end up drinking the coffee because he's talking to Jody.
I personally think the best split screen ever used in a film, maybe not ever used in a film, but my personal favorite use of a split screen is in 500 Days of Summer. It's
Was it Ocean's 11?
yes, yeah. I think their use of split screen in 500 Days of Summer several different times between there and then particularly in 500 Days of Summer when they talk about the expectation versus meeting reality sequence is brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant.
What do you think the best use of a flashback is? Because I have my take.
But would you at
Or like not necessarily a flashback, but like Actually, yeah, kind of a flashback. Is one of my tops.
Would you acknowledge that Steven Soderbergh though defines the?
Oh, well, his moving boxes in
Yeah.
films. Like, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he does. But he does, like, all of his movies have lots of split screen stuff in it. Like, he loves to do that kind of stuff. That's very much his
Sorry, continue.
Yeah. What do you think the best use of a flashback is?
I don't know. I can't think of
Mine is La La Land.
Eh.
When they flash back, that's why I said like a flashback thing. But when they flash back and it goes a different direction than how the movie actually went.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's one of the best uses of that type of thing. So, sorry, another Ryan Gosling movie. I love La La Land. Yeah. So he talks to Jodie.
Ooh, no. Slumdog Millionaire has a really good flashback sequence, and Godfather Part 2 has a good one. Edward Scissorhands, great flashback sequence. That's one of my favorites. So yeah. Anyways,
in this split screen, they're talking about essentially them, but she's trying to work out what's going on with the space cowboy.
This is the core of the movie, I think.
The alien princess.
This sequence is the core of the movie because it's rebuilding the trust of their relationship. Why she likes talking to him, why he likes talking to her,
and it's also helping him feel like, because he feels like he lost her. He
Yeah.
goes, maybe one of the best things when he asked her, he goes, "Are they even going to try?" And she's like, I think I got it. And then she just hangs up, and he's like, okay. And then he finds a dead guy in the bathtub.
Yeah, he does find a dead guy in the bathtub. He goes downstairs, contacts Gail.
He's like, I'm talking to the police. And they go, don't talk to the police. And then she goes, who's there? And he goes, it's the police.
The police showed up.
I'm going to talk to him.
He takes the police upstairs.
And it's gone.
The dead body is gone.
He thinks he's tripping.
He thinks he is still on drugs. And I think he still saw a
unicorn. There's a
and
unicorn
you
there.
think as a movie, too, that a part of you is like, can I trust what Colt is seeing?
Because they show you the unicorn quite literally right before he sees the body.
Yeah, right before he sees the body. So you're like, okay, maybe he is seeing things or whatever else.
And then he goes back to set where they do a big scene outside of the Opera Sydney House where he goes, oh, Jodie wants to do it in a oneer. And he goes, a oneer. And everybody, because oneers are notoriously the hardest thing to film.
Yeah.
Because especially on a big movie like the one that they're making, is because you have 50 extras that you need all doing what they need to do right at their time they're supposed to do it. Because
you got to be perfectly timed.
if one of them messes up, it messes up everything.
I don't know, man. They made it seem look easy on 1917.
They sure did. That whole movie was one straight oneer. They never stopped.
Yeah, they never turned the camera off.
They never turned the camera off the whole movie.
So in that, they're like, okay.
2.5 hours.
That's when you also see more Winston Duke, because he goes, yeah, she said this is going to be so much easier. He's just like looking at her.
And he knows that it's not.
He knows it's not. And then they do this big scene outside of Sydney Opera House where they're filming, and Colt gets to be, because Tom's not there, so Colt gets to do everything.
He gets to be Tom Ryder.
He gets to be Tom Ryder.
And because she realizes that, like, they're starting to realize that here, ultimately, what we can do since he's not here, especially since we took pictures of your face at the beginning of the movie, is we can go ahead and film the scenes we want to, get the action and all the things we want to do, and then we can place your face on his, or like Tom Ryder's face on his, since we scanned his face, and basically just go ahead and keep making the movie and let this not hold us back. And Jodie starts having fun again. She starts realizing. And because they're having fun, they're like, hey, we're going to go do karaoke. We're going to go do karaoke today. The whole staff after this scene is going to go do karaoke. And if you had to, how do you say it? Ryan Gosling movies with karaoke in it.
If I had a nickel?
Yes.
If I had a nickel for every time I saw a movie where Ryan Gosling was doing karaoke.
Not Ryan Gosling, but the female character.
Oh, the female character was doing karaoke?
You'd have
2 nickels?
Yeah, exactly. Hail Mary and this one.
Yeah, that is true.
That is true.
That is true.
You know the karaoke in La La Land?
They don't do karaoke in La La Land.
No, they don't do karaoke.
He plays
That's
music.
just at the club.
Yeah, they're just at the club. Although I love the scene in La La Land when
Barbie not do karaoke in the Barbie movie?
No.
Are you thinking there's more nickels?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
That's fair.
let's go. Notebook.
I'm not gonna go through the entirety.
Is there karaoke in Nice Guys? Is there? Let's just start going through all of his filmography.
All right. Hey,
is
let's
there
look it up.
Lars and the Real Girl?
Movies with karaoke in them. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Anyways,
but Gail
As a
goes,
producer,
hey.
I think this is my job. So.
Gail goes, hey. we're pretty much done with the movie. Like, the budget's overblown. The studio found out. She's trying to tell him, trying to get Colt to believe that the movie's done for.
Yeah.
She goes, hey, I got you a ticket because also you found a dead body, so you should just get out of here.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I got to figure this stuff out, so I got to find Tom, and I'm going to go do karaoke. And then he runs into Tom's assistant with his phone.
Yes.
To
played by... What's her name? Stephanie Sue.
Yeah, Stephanie Sue.
She is in Everything Everywhere All at Once.
That's where I saw her.
Yeah. Great movie.
And she explains...
Hate on that movie? I will punch you.
In the extended
that movie's
edition,
brilliant.
the scenes with her, there's a lot more.
Yes.
There's a lot more.
And I like her, and she's great in them. But they don't give her enough to really make her her part really valuable in this.
And so she ends up being like, hey, I'll help you. I'll give you the phone, and I'll help you, but I want a producer credit. And he goes, I'm a stuntman. I can't give you a producer credit.
Yeah, because she has the phone that ultimately has what happened.
Yeah. But he just thinks it's a way to find Tom. He's just trying to find Tom.
Yeah.
And so as he's trying to get the phone from her, we see Jean-Claude for the first time, the dog.
Yes.
Not Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Attaque!
Attaque!
I love the dog, Jean-Claude the dog. And Colt has worked on movies with dogs before. Mm-hmm. I don't know if he's worked on one with Jean-Claude.
Oh, yeah, that's how he knows all the...
Oh, he knows Jean-Claude.
Mm-hmm. That's how Jean-Claude knows him.
And so he has given him commands before, and so this dog listens to him. Well, then they end up in this whole sequence, which I think is the best action sequence in the whole movie, in my opinion. I think this one, the last one is really, really good. But this one, the chase,
I think
good.
When it comes to like the big set pieces, I really like the apartment with Winston Duke and him. But yeah, so then these goons
it's good.
come in, kidnap Stephanie Sue's character because they think she has the phone. And he's like, Colt's like, I gotta stop this. So him and Jean-Claude go after him in the GMC, which in the extended edition, because it wasn't in the real one, he goes, Jean-Claude, he's like, I can't jump over this stuff. This is product placement. And Jean-Claude like whimpers and he goes, oh, don't you put your seatbelt on.
Yes. No, that's in the real movie.
Part of it is, but the whole conversation is.
Oh yeah,
he tells Jean-Claude to put a seatbelt on.
And when he puts the seatbelt on the dog, that's in the movie. And so this sequence is really, really good.
Engage your core,
because the window's gone of the vehicle. The dog's jumping out and he's biting people, and there's this like trailer that has this like dumpster on the back of it that is kind
spinning.
That is falling and it's spinning, and he's hanging off the back of it, and there's sparks flying, and it's just a really cool sequence. And ultimately this whole sequence is meant to serve the idea that at the end of this and during this, Jody is being told by Gail that Colt left. Colt's gone, and Jody was expecting him to come to karaoke.
And she was like, why'd you send him off? And
Why'd
she's like,
you
I
send
thought
him
that's
off?
what you wanted.
Jody is so mad. Ultimately, it all leads to this situation where she changes her song and she starts singing "Against All Odds" by Phil Collins. And I will say this: I do not think that Phil Collins has a bad song. I think Phil Collins always hit after hit after hit. Go listen to Phil Collins' Essentials. Amazing. Yeah, it's so good. And so she's singing and take a look at me now. And like it's so good. She's killing it.
What's really funny is when they drive past the karaoke place and she's singing, and you see through the window Colt
is hanging on there as he's driving past it, and like so she's singing how she feels. She sounds great. She sounds great. And it's Emily Blunt. It's Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins 2. And so ultimately, like you get this whole sequence, and then he does end up with the phone.
He does get the phone. He knocks that guy out. He runs back to the karaoke place to see Winston Duke, Dan Tucker there, and he's like, "Where's Jody?" Well, she left.
And I think someone's singing "Who Let the Dogs Out" or something like that. Like
one of the Zari Michaels' character.
Yeah,
the one who can do CG.
Yes.
And he's like, "Oh, we got this phone. Wherever Tom is, it's on this phone. Stuff that went down is on this phone. We need into it. Oh, his passcode is probably on the millions of sticky notes that are in his apartment."
Yes.
So they end up going back to his apartment.
That's where you get the major action sequence in the apartment as the people come in there to attack them. They find the password.
They do.
Winston
and then
Duke.
They see in there that Tom is wrestling with his other stunt double and then kills him.
Yes.
And they're like, did we just see
Henry.
He's like, did we just see Tom
Who is
kill
played
Henry?
by a real stuntman.
That is it's played by Ryan Gosling's real stuntman.
Yes.
He does all, like they showed at the very end of the credits, they show all the stunts being done, and the guy, Henry, is Ryan Gosling's stuntman.
Yeah.
He dies, and they realize that's why Tom's missing. Then the people break in, and Dan does this thing that I said, is this what people think that we're like? As Dan just starts quoting movies,
Yes.
and Colt goes, Last of the Mohicans, and he goes, yes!
They do. They just start quoting movies back and forth and trying to guess the movies like we've done many times on here. That whole sequence leads
The phone
up
gets shot out of his hand.
where the phone gets shot out of his hand. He ends up jumping across from the apartment.
Yes. Before that, one of my favorite parts, though, is when the goon takes the prop gun, shoots him, and he like lays there, and he goes, Colt's down. And he just stands up and runs away.
I know. It's so good. So good. But it ends up with him ending up on a boat, which is right across from it, and it sets up this whole scene in the beginning. And on the boat is
Kevin. Well, in the extended edition, is Kevin, Dune, Tom Ryder, and I think Iggy Star was there. Maybe
Yes.
Iggy Girl was there. I couldn't tell if it was Iggy Star or not.
Yeah.
And they're all there, and he looks at him, and then he gets knocked out.
Yeah. And then leads into this entire sequence where this is where what is happening in the movie is getting explained to you. So this is like, imagine this being like the Bond villain who you get to the point where the Bond villain, gets Bond, ties him up to a chair,
Has the laser going.
gonna cut him up in half or whatever, and then he ends up explaining, and this is a very meta, this is like a Hollywood trope that they're playing out here, and it's meant to be silly, but Tom Ryder he's giving you massive amounts of exposition.
Where did things goes wrong, Colt? Where did things go wrong? Where did they go right?
Yeah, where they go right. Well, and like, and at one point, Ryan Gosling's like, I think we're getting lost in exposition here. Like,
this is too much. You're saying too many things.
As Tom Ryder's
the audience is getting lost.
The audience is getting lost in
You
exposition.
should not write, Tom.
You should not write. As Tom Ryder is explaining all this exposition, Ryan Gosling is meta kind of calling it out, which keeps it funny and never too serious.
At the same time, Gale is talking to Jody, or he's trying to get a hold of Jody. He doesn't get a hold of her. Gale tells him, hey, Colt killed Henry.
Yes.
And it's all over the news.
So you realize that Gale is in on this, and what they're trying to do is they're trying to frame Colt so that Colt will take the fall for the death of
He's the fall
Henry.
guy.
He is the fall guy.
Hey,
See?
I see it now.
Yeah, and they're trying to get him to be the one responsible. That's why they brought him. That's why Gale said we should bring him. They scan him. They put deep fake.
Because he's the fall guy.
He's the fall. And Tom is explaining this. He goes, hey. He also explains how Colt's injury, the accident, wasn't an accident.
Tom is not, but Ryan Gosling's character Colt is the fall guy.
All right, it's comedy comes with threes. No more. And so he tells him, "Hey, you got a little bit too big for your britches." He's like, "You did an article," and he goes, "I didn't even do the article."
Well, and this is the reason Tom Ryder kills. He doesn't mean to kill Henry. He's an idiot. Tom Ryder is
because
an idiot.
Henry goes, "Oh, you do your own stunts, huh, Tom?" And he goes, "Yeah." And he goes, "Can't believe you called me out like that in front of all those people."
And he kicks him and puts him into a table, and he falls down. It breaks his neck, paralyzes him, kills him instantly. Because Tom Ryder is a total
tool bag.
Tool bag. He's the worst, man. He sucks. He's terrible. He's no good.
He's a big parody of like the action movie thing, but then they always say he's just so good. He's just an awful person, but he's just such a good actor.
Yes.
And then he's doing all these promotional things. Like one of them is a play on Johnny Depp's Sauvage ads. And it's like, dude, Tom Ryder's like the biggest action brand in the world. Oh yeah. We can't let that. If I go down, everybody
entire markets crash. This is what he says. If he goes down, entire markets crash. So ultimately,
the extended edition, when he goes, yeah, dude, and then Dune started telling you to go to the hotel, he's got to die.
Yeah. So in the real movie, they don't go through, but in the extended edition, they kill Dune, they kill Kevin, They just go on a killing spree.
Yeah,
It's wild.
He's like, wait, what? You got to kill me? And they like put a bag over him, and then you just hear a suppressed pistol kill him, and then he's like, and Kevin, Kevin, you did good, Kevin.
Yeah.
No, but he's a witness. He's got to die.
And so they do all of this, but ultimately at the
He's
end
like, he killed Kevin.
They come over to pour gasoline on him. They're like, hey, so we're gonna have to kill you.
Or he's like, I can't tell you where the phone is because that's the only thing keeping me alive.
Now, one thing you do need to know lead up to this one is that during the movie, Ryan Gosling Colt has been wearing a jacket for the Miami Vice stunt team. He was on a Miami Vice filming. And as part of the stunt team, he used to do a stunt show and everything else. He learned how to drive boats, and
he could jump through a flaming ring backwards.
Backwards
with his hands behind his
all this kind of stuff. And so that ultimately comes into play again here as he escapes the situation, hops into a boat, and leaves.
I never forget a fist.
And he leaves, and what ends up happening is they go on this major boat chase.
He calls Jody, and he's like, hey, you're going to hear some stuff. It's not real. It's like, it's not true. He goes, but I think you're gonna finish this movie. He's like, hey, Tom did all this stuff. He goes, but it's like, and he's like, basically, he's just like, forget about me.
Yeah.
And then he drives the boat and crashes it into a fuel tanker, and it explodes.
Yep.
And everybody thinks Tom's dead, or not Tom. Colt's dead. Everybody thinks Colt's dead.
We know as the audience he's not.
Yeah, we see him jump off the boat, which in a scene where I've been told by multiple people is the hunkiest Ryan Gosling has ever looked is when he comes out of the water.
Nice.
And,
he does look pretty good.
He looks pretty good in that moment.
Yeah, he does.
He does look pretty good in that moment.
Goals.
56.
Goals. Yeah.
And
how old is Ryan Gosling?
I think he's in his 40s.
Hey, keep going.
And
56 days.
He eventually makes his way to the set. Everybody, like the security team for Tom, the ones who were fighting it, who were beating up him and Winston Duke.
He's a year younger than me. Gosh, I really got to get it together.
Show up on set. They're looking for Dan Tucker because he's a witness and he knows all this, and they're trying to kill him. And then they're concocting a plan to entrap Tom. Ryan shows up dressed as one of the aliens, and Jody thinks he's there to kill her, and so she starts beating the absolute crap out of him.
He gets the crap.
And the way that he finally shows that it's her is something that's been going on throughout the entire movie. Is anytime Ryan Gosling gets asked something, he just goes, "There's thumbs up."
Stunt guy.
The stunt guy thumbs up.
Yes.
And he goes, "We do the thumbs up because you never want to have a thumbs down as a stunt guy.
Yes.
It's always thumbs up."
Which Jody hates.
She hates it.
Yeah.
She hates it.
She hates stunt guy bullcrap.
And that's how he shows that it's him. And she's like, "You're alive," and everything. Gail comes in. He tells her Gail's in on it. And then they concoct a plan to get Tom to confess because he always forgets that he's mic'd.
Yeah.
And so he's doing a monologue. It's just the worst sounding monologue. This whole fake movie is god awful.
Oh yeah, it's terrible. But he's trying to do a voice that sounds like
Matthew
McConaughey.
He literally at one point goes, "I was shooting aliens way before I got paid to."
Yes. While he's driving in a car. It's supposed to be like the Lincoln commercial. And so they do all this stuff, and all of this is meant to be a setup. And once they get the setup in play, the stunt teams are all working with Winston Duke, which is working with Jody, which is working with everybody.
It really
Gail
shows
has
how
no
all
idea.
the crew does not like the actor.
They do not like the actor. They all come together and they work for Jody and all of them to make this happen. And ultimately, Ryan Gosling's character Colt hops in the car, puts a wheel in,
starts driving him around. He goes, "Oh, we got to get you like real live reaction shots." And then he shows his face and he goes, "Whoa!" And he goes, "Hey, it's me, Colt Seavers, and you, Tom Ryder, and you, Tom Ryder, killed Henry, and you, Tom Ryder, had Dune killed." He goes, "I didn't kill Dune or Kevin. I was acting. I was playing a character." The extended edition on some of these interactions, they go on for way too long.
Yeah,
they do. But some
They're
of
funny,
them,
though.
some of them are just so good.
Well, and ultimately, what is happening here in the sequence is he is getting, not to belabor any of the stuff, but he is getting
Tom to
admit to everything.
Getting a confession.
He's recording it. He tells him that's entrapment.
He goes, "No,
He
but
goes,
you're
no,
one wearing
because
the
you're the
wire."
one wearing the wire. Because they literally hooked a wire to him before he gets. So he admits it on a wire himself.
He does a big jump that they say is like an impossible jump, never been done before. He does it. They're like, "Hey, we got to get the sound box." Gail starts pulling out.
Holds up a guy with a massive
Magnum.
Colt.
A massive Magnum.
Yeah.
He's like, give me the recording. Gets that recording
While she's drinking a Diet Coke.
while she's drinking a Diet Coke. Then gets in a helicopter. Tom gets in the helicopter, and then we get where you get the poster where he's riding on the rig.
Yes.
On the truck, he jumps
hanging
onto
off
the
the
helicopter.
side. Dude, he looks freaking awesome in that scene. He's killing it. Like he looks so cool in that scene. The fact that here's what's crazy about this movie. This movie did not do well at the box office.
No.
It tanked. And it stinks because this was a really genuinely fun movie. That final action sequence there when he's jumping on the helicopter and they're fighting off and they fall off there and like the big jump, all these things ultimately culminate in the final moment where he is caught for who he is.
And he goes, "You need to shoot him. I can't. He's the best stunt man I've ever had."
Yes.
Then,
like Tom Ryder is so inconsistent.
And then Gale pulls the gun and he goes, he's just standing there and he's holding the thing and he goes, "It's empty, Gale." Click, click, click.
Falls backwards. I was made for loving you, baby.
And this, what was really cool
the
about
Kiss
this,
version of the song, not the Youngblood version of the song.
what's really cool about this sequence too, and is why so many people see this movie and they go, stunts need their own category at the Oscars, is because they do such a good job on all the explosions, all the other thing, but then like they're like, hey, we need to mobilize this crash pad.
Yeah.
Getting the crash pad there, and it's just, you get to see what's really cool is because they're doing these stunts actually.
Yeah.
Is you get to see a bit of the behind the scenes of how stunts are done.
Yeah.
And everything, and it's like you see all the work that gets put into them and how much these stunt guys and stunt girls do, and it's like you got it. Like when one of the only people that does fully their own stunts is like Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
But then you see all the other people that are doing stunts. They deserve credit.
Yeah, absolutely.
They deserve it.
Well, and even Tom Cruise has certain things that he does, like his stunt double has to step in and handle for Tom Cruise. Ultimately, in the end, you see that they release the movie in Hall H. They release a trailer.
They replaced Tom
They
Ryder
replaced Tom Ryder with Jason Momoa.
Which earlier in the movie, he has a sticky note asking, is it Momoa?
Momoa or Mamoa?
And it's... Even it kind of works more with Jason Momoa.
It does.
Just the way Jason Momoa is.
Yeah. It does work
like,
with Jason Momoa more.
It's still a movie that like...
It's much more believable with Jason Momoa
Yeah.
in the role.
Where he's like, yeah! And he's just...
Yeah! Like it's Chihu, like his, it's very like macho Jason Momoa thing. Colt and Jody get together.
They go onto the beach, they do
go
some
on the
donuts,
beach,
and they drink some spicy
and they
margaritas.
drink some spicy margaritas, and they do what they've been talking about the whole movie, and that's the ending. And
then you get a post-credit scene where Lee Majors and what's her name?
I forget the
Heather Thomas.
Oh, Heather Thomas,
show
both
up
from
to
the Fall
arrest
Guy.
them, and they have like the classic Fall Guy
The old logo.
And Tom's like, "No, I'm getting out of here," and Tom runs out into where there's explosions set and gets blown up, and then we see his agent go, "Get me Jason Momoa's agent now."
And in credits, they do. There's a song.
I'm the unnamed stunt.
The unnamed stuntman, which is actually the theme song from the original Fall Guy, and Blake Shelton remade that song. So it's a clever, fun movie. Like, do I think that this movie is like an amazing movie? No, but it's just fun. Like, it's just a fun movie.
It's a fun rewatch.
It's a fun rewatch too.
Quotable.
It's very rewatchable. I do believe that this is secretly a rom-com wearing an action movie costume. Like, it's very romantic, like comedy. Like, very romantic comedy.
Stop trying to make Mr. and Mrs. Smith happen. It's not gonna happen, okay?
You need to watch it again. You need to watch it again and quit being a hater.
What would you give this movie kernel-wise?
But it deserved to do better at the box office.
It did. It made it 181 million,
and
worldwide.
Yeah, and it probably deserved to do at least double that. I would give this movie 3.
3 kernels.
3 kernels for me.
I would give this movie 3.5.
Yeah.
Just I love movies that become quotable, that me and my friends and everything quote to each other.
Yeah.
And that, like you need carbs, your brain runs on glucose, is something.
Well, yeah, your
my
generation and
and
meme culture. So
it's something. Well, me, my sister, Daisy, all these people. That's something we say because we go to the gym too. So it's like we are people who track calories and stuff, and so it's like, Mom, my carbs, and we'll be like, you need carbs. Your brain runs on glucose. It's just that's what gives it a 3. That's what gives it that half.
That one single quote.
No, just how quotable the movie is.
Gives it
angry with
How quotable the movie is.
You just
Goodness,
made me
I'm
so
doing this.
mad.
I'm doing this podcast with a Gen Xer and a millennial, and they don't understand the Gen
Shut
Z
your
everything.
face. Millennials birthed the meme culture. Okay.
Yeah, and guess
Hey.
who took it to the golden age? Gen Z.
You.
Yeah, it needs to
Hey,
die.
you have only adopted the meme culture. I was born in it, formed by it.
Yeah, your memes were a kid going.
Our generation
your
inspired it.
memes were a kid sitting at the beach going like for the win. Our memes are actually funny.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
You're about to get canceled so
You're
hard.
canceled. You're canceled, bro. You're canceled. Okay, 3.5.
Mhm.
Okay. I think when we end this season, one thing we should do is compare our scores on all of our movies to see who was way more consistent.
I've been pretty consistent because you constantly keep going.
Consistently
You keep constantly
over-scoring
going,
everything.
Nick only ever gives 3.5 to 4.5. That's all Nick ever does. He doesn't do anything less.
That's
did you
kind
just
of
give?
his point.
That's my point.
But you just said who's more consistent?
Well, at being able to like judge a movie and not give the same
Can
score
we
to
talk about
everything.
consistency on when we're doing a tier list and being able to stick to the rules of the tier list, Mister? There's no S tier video game movies.
I still stand by it. I still stand by that one. I still stand by that.
Both of you are flawed.
Absolutely. I stand by it. Okay, that leads us into a tier list. We'll do a quick tier list here. Not spend a ton of time on it, but we're going to talk about. You ready to bring it up for us?
It doesn't show up there.
Producer? Oh, yeah, I forgot. It's over here now.
Unless we get a really, really long HDMI
Which we
cord.
could work on for next season.
Yeah, let's do that. We'll do that one. Oh, and it's important to let people know that this is our second to last episode of this season.
What's that called? The
Penultimate.
Season
the
finale.
penultimate episode.
This is the penultimate episode.
Next episode will be the end of season 1.
Yeah, so we are going
Of
to
Past
go
the Popcorn.
on a summer break. And we're going to go on a summer break. And on the summer break, we're going to still record content. We're still going to be recording episodes for next season. We'll also be probably recording shorts and stuff to, like, as we're seeing movies throughout the summer, whether it's Spider-Man or it's The Odyssey or it's
Mandalorian and Grogu.
or whatever else that we're going to, or Obsession, or any one of these things.
It's a movie made by TikTokers.
Yeah, I will go see Obsession. I don't know about you.
That movie's made by TikTokers.
Yeah, I'm game.
Comedy TikTokers.
TikTokers.
It's kind of interesting to me when the comedy people keep going and then they make a movie and it's always horror. And I'm like, I know it's the easiest thing to make, but like
It's not the easiest thing.
it's
to
the
make.
cheapest. It's the money wise, horror movies are the easiest thing to make.
But it's not necessarily easy storytelling wise. It just means like it's accessible.
Yeah, therefore easy.
Because it's gimmicky.
Yeah,
You can get
and
away
it sells.
with gimmicks.
People go see horror.
Yeah,
Horror is one of the.
that's
most...
what I'm saying. I'm saying I would like to see the comedy people
Yeah,
make
but the way
comedy
you said it
movies.
was-
I'm
wrong.
so ready for the end of this season. Good lord, this guy is literally pressing my buttons right now. Okay, so
21 Jump Street.
okay, 21. Let's do. Okay, so what we do here is an S, A, B, C, D tier system. We are comparing, buddy comedy, not buddy.
This is
action
comedies.
comedies. Action comedies. So what we're ranking them on and basing them on is like how
Good
how
is the action?
How good is the action? How good,
good
is the comedy? If the comedy's good, if the
21
action's
Jump
good,
Street, A tier.
Uh,
The action is not super up there, but the comedy peak.
yeah, 21 Jump Street. I'm A tier. I'm okay with that. Yeah.
Beverly Hills Cop.
Man, that's really, really good. In my opinion, this
Where are
is
you gonna
the
put Axel Foley?
in my opinion, Beverly Hills Cop is an S tier. Like, it's a classic. It's an absolute classic, like, action comedy, and it would literally help create the genre in many ways. This and Lethal Weapon and other ones we're going to talk about are incredibly important to the genre. I think that Eddie Murphy is so funny in this movie, from the banana in the tailpipe to everything else that he's doing in it, but it also has great action. So, in my opinion, Beverly Hills Cop it's an S tier. It's an S tier action comedy.
I wasn't gonna let you put Axel Foley any lower than A tier. So I agree with you.
Okay.
I agree with you.
Great. It's Axel Foley. I've got to,
It's Axel Foley.
even though the rest of them were not nearly as good as the first one is still, Beverly Hills Cop is and it's so rewatchable. It's a lot of fun. Okay.
Central Intelligence.
Hard B tier. I love that movie. I think it's really funny. but it's hard B tier.
Yeah, I agree.
The fact that they had Aaron Paul use his Breaking Bad catchphrase in one of the smoothest gun catches was very good.
Yeah.
It was very good.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny, but I don't think it's even the funniest thing that Dwayne Johnson and
Oh, no. But it's hilarious.
Kevin.
This is what actually, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, this was the first one that they did. And this is I'm pretty sure Central Intelligence was the first comedy movie they did together.
Is it?
I'm fairly certain. Go to the next one.
It came after. It came before Jumanji.
It did come before Jumanji.
And what else would they do together?
Super Pets. There's another one on this list.
They've done like 4 together?
And Kevin Hart.
Okay, let's go to our next one while he's looking that up.
Get Smart.
Oh, Get Smart. So Get Smart is the Steve Carell, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway.
This is a very fun movie. You remember Get Smart?
Yeah. Yes.
It is so much fun. It is again. This is like Fall Guy. It is a TV remake. I think that Get Smart is better than Fall Guy as a TV remake movie. It's an A-tier movie for me. Get Smart.
Get Smart. I would agree. I don't think it's better than 21 Jump Street.
I don't think it's better than 21.
And I looked it up. Yeah, Central Intelligence was the first one.
Oh, good. Okay.
I'm just saying.
Hot Fuzz.
See, this is why the season needs to end, because these little I'm just saying.
Wait, he our producer over there went no, and he didn't believe me.
I never said anything.
He didn't say a thing.
It was implied.
Oh
I
my
did
gosh.
not say anything.
Nothing was implied.
Hot Fuzz, S tier.
Hot Fuzz, absolutely S tier.
Better than Beverly Hills Cop.
Not better than Beverly Hills Cop.
What are we talking about?
It is not better than Beverly Hills Cop. No. Hot Fuzz is his best movie, but it's not better than Beverly Hills Cop. Beverly Hills Cop is the, and you know that I judge movies this way, but it is the Hot Fuzz. His inspiration is Beverly Hills Cop.
Cool. It could be inspired by and be better than at the same time.
I still think. Yeah.
Oh my.
I don't know where to put it.
Yeah. Beverly Hills Cop stays in first.
It's rock, paper, scissors for that.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Put it above, baby. Woo!
Best out of 3?
Good Lord.
Okay. Jumanji.
This is the Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle.
Yes.
B tier.
Yes. I see this also as Central Intelligence. Very funny. The action is good. But I'd say it's better than Central Intelligence.
It's better than Central Intelligence, but it's in the same.
Are you about 6'4", 6'5"?
It's fun. It's fun. Not A tier. No way, not even close to S tier. But yeah, it's good.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
I do want to point out, by going back to Hot Fuzz in this one, that it is I will get judged unfairly because I tend to go to its older movies and give them a lot more credit, but this guy gives way more credit to Edgar Wright movies. So that's my take.
Hot Fuzz is just good, fun action comedy. What do you mean?
Fair. I mean, both of you have. That's what I'm saying.
We have biases.
Both of you have biases,
Yeah, we both
and
have
these
biases.
are working against each other.
Yeah. So, what was the next movie?
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang
C.
is it's an A tier movie, man. It's so good. This is literally one of the, I think it is one of the best of its kind. Shane Black made this one, who made Iron Man 3. It is incredibly well written. The Rotten Tomato scores are great for it. It is so much fun. You need to rewatch this movie, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, and give it the credit it's due. It's so much fun. It's an A tier. I would put it right there with something like Nice Guys. It is exactly like the Nice Guys. And Nice Guys is just better than it.
Maybe what I'm thinking C tier is, this is on the lower end of Robert Downey Jr. movies.
You think Kiss Kiss Bang Bang is on the lower end of his movies?
Yeah.
No. This is part of his resurgence. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang came out around the same exact time.
Came out in 2005.
Yeah, around the same time as Iron Man.
That was 3 years.
It's 3 years apart.
Yes, but like, what? which is the same general area. This is part of his resurgence, of his comeback. And this was one of the...
Bottom line, this is not a Robert Downey tier list.
Yeah.
That's why I was acknowledging.
So then acknowledge that Rob is right.
I would acknowledge it needs to be high B.
A.
Where would you put it, Andrew?
I've not seen the movie.
I've not seen the movie. So I say...
Rock, paper, scissors.
So I say low A.
I will settle for low A.
Okay, deal.
R.I.P. Val Kilmer.
Night and Day.
Night and Day. You remember this one?
Yes.
Yeah. Tom Cruise
Cameron Diaz.
Cameron Diaz.
I got this one came out at about the same time as one with
Paul Dano.
Yeah.
as Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis,
Yes.
and I got them confused all the time.
Oh yeah.
Are you thinking of Friends with Benefits?
No,
No, because that's the one with like Justin Timberlake and
no,
maybe
maybe
that
Ashton
a lot of
Kutcher or
people
someone
got
else.
confused.
No,
So this movie is made by James Mangold, who would go on to make Logan, and James Mangold is really, really good.
Killers.
Killers, yes.
This movie,
But it honestly, this is a fun movie to watch, but it's kind of slow at a few points.
this
So-
movie was one of the movies that for some reason I couldn't tell you why, but was one of the movies I bought when Blockbuster was going out of business.
Really, you bought Night and Day.
From the
still have it?
Blockbuster, no. Well, maybe my parents might, but from the Blockbuster that is now Cutler's, I went in there and I was like, $2, Tom Cruise.
It's got some great action sequences and stuff, but
Actually, what was more likely was I went Cameron Diaz.
Gross.
I would do low B tier for Night and Day for me. Would you say C tier? What do you
I'd agree with low B.
low B?
Okay,
Low B, high C.
the one we're about to get into. I just want to double check something.
What's the next movie?
Next one's Lethal Weapon, and maybe again it's just because it's been a minute. I didn't remember it being super heavy on the comedy.
Of course, it's super heavy on the comedy.
Maybe it's because I haven't seen it in
Literally,
a while.
dude, it inspired Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah, it inspired Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Again, you guys are getting this. Things can inspire things and change genres.
My point is
when
that,
I look it up here, it literally says action thriller. That's why I'm trying
that's
to.
because it was in the 80s, bro.
That's what I'm trying to remember. Did he say some funny stuff? Like, I'm getting too old for this.
Did he say some funny stuff and then quoted a funny stuff?
That's what I'm saying. But you can have one or two funny lines and still not be considered a comedy.
I'm
That's
sorry,
why
you're showing your age in this episode.
That's why I said I probably need to rewatch it again.
Yeah.
I'm just trying.
You probably should actually.
I bet if he even watches it,
in
he
my
wouldn't get
opinion,
it.
I would put I think Beverly Hills Cop is funnier than Lethal Weapon. It has to be high A at least for Lethal Weapon. It has to be high A, just in my opinion, just because of its ability to inspire and do those things. Like it's like when you go to the MCU, you have to consider in the conversation how important Iron Man is as an MCU movie against the rest of them.
I don't want us to get too lost in the weeds here saying, because this inspired stuff, it's S tier. And again, I need to rewatch. To me, Lethal Weapon was never a comedy.
Moving
The
on.
takes are hot. The popcorn's fresh. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Okay. High A, higher than 21 Jump Street?
I'd give that.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'd give it. Listen. I gotta have some of my hot takes occasionally. That's just one of them.
Yeah.
That's just one of them. I want to know how many people agree with me in the comments. I want to see if anybody goes, yeah, I didn't ever view Lethal Weapon as a comedy.
Yes, your generation may agree with you. So, next one.
I think it's something Run.
Midnight Run.
Midnight Run.
Midnight Run is we're talking Robert De Niro, and we're talking Charles Grodin. This is very much buddy action comedy of the 80s. It's an excellent movie. Very, 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 very good movie. Have you seen Midnight Run? I don't think you've seen Midnight Run.
I've seen. You hate when I say this, but I've seen.
The same
clips.
director who made Beverly Hills Cop made this movie.
I've seen clips of it.
And so this one's very, very good. I personally, I don't know. I think this is an A tier movie myself because it hasn't been seen. I think we got to put it at B. just because of its.
Put it a high B.
Yeah, but
Better
it's
than Jumanji?
it's a really good
Better
movie.
than Jumanji?
Yes.
It's a very, very good movie.
Hey, I just looked it up. By the way, I don't know if you guys care to see this. Somebody's pointing out on forums that Lethal Weapon is the franchise comedy action. However, the first one is not as funny as the sequels.
Oh, the sequels are hilarious.
Like the sequels lean into the comedy more than the original.
See, so maybe that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, because you're definitely thinking about Lethal Weapon 2, 3, and 4.
Yes, I'm thinking about the whole franchise.
Right.
I'm just thinking of Lethal Weapon.
Because we were doing other
Well,
franchises.
we're gonna do Rush Hour. We're not gonna do all the Rush Hours.
Yeah.
We're gonna do Paul Blart.
I will. Yes, I will say that base with that being that if you're considering the entire.
So I need you to say, Rob, you were right.
No, because you also just said that I was right.
No, I didn't.
No, he didn't.
Hey, Joe Pantoliano.
Mall Cop.
Sorry, I had Midnight Roundup on my thing. Joe Pantoliano.
Yeah.
Mall Cop
take
and
that back, Joe
the Mall Cop
Pantoliano.
franchise. Mall Cop and Mall Cop 2.
Oh man, this is just so much a D.
Whoa, whoa,
tier
whoa,
movie.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Paul Blart
Whoa.
is garbage.
Whoa. Again, this is Rob coming into this, not adhering to the same rules of the tier list. Paul Blart as a movie, action comedy, at least a B or a C. You cannot come at me and say Paul Blart is a D tier action
But
comedy
compared
movie.
to the rest of them,
Action comedy.
yes, compared to the rest of the action comedies, it's a D tier.
I'd say C.
Yeah.
Paul Blart has more action than 21 Jump Street.
No, it literally does
Yes,
not.
it does.
Kevin James can barely move.
Paul Blart, the two movies, has more action scenes than 21 Jump Street. 21 Jump Street is more of a spy movie where they're not doing much action until like the last 5 minutes of the movie.
Okay.
Wow, we have a serious Paul Blart apologist
Because if
over
we're gonna stick to this being action comedies,
Okay, then let's
Paul
br-
Blart is at least a B or a C.
Brother, you said 21 Jump Street was an A movie.
Yes.
So you can bring it down too.
Yeah.
If we're balancing, if all of a sudden now a parameter of this critique is the balance of action and comedy, then we need to
No.
together agree to bring 21 Jump Street down.
No. I'm not
and
talking
Paul
about the
Blart-
balance. I'm saying if you want to make the argument that the Paul Blart movies are not good movies, sure. But when it comes to action, comedy,
Yes, and compared to the other ones on here, it is no better than a C. It is a C tier.
see, but you came
comedy.
into it just straight up going, I've never seen a more D tier. You're crazy.
It is D tier.
It is not.
It
I
is D
think-
tier.
I think Paul.
If I asked chat or anything else, where would you rank it amongst that and kind? It
Chad
would
is
tell
going
me.
to Chad is going to agree with you. It's
Yes.
how it's designed to. So of course, if you ask Chad,
Yes. If you looked up on Letterboxd, Paul Blart.
I think Mall Cop is funnier than some of these movies that you put on the B list. If we're looking at the comedy side,
I just don't
Nick
think.
made the argument that it has more action than 21 Jump Street.
I do not think it's just very rewatchable compared to a lot of these.
Oh, hard disagree.
Yeah.
Not rewatchable.
Hard disagree.
Like, it's a fun one-time watch, so I'll give it a C.
One time watch.
Yeah,
No,
but it's
you,
not.
You're the one wrong.
You're the
this time.
type of person that goes, yeah, Happy Gilmore, that's a good one time watch.
Happy Gilmore is totally different.
Any movie that, Adam Sandler has his hands in. Grown Ups, one time watch.
I just didn't like Paul Blart.
That's insane.
I just didn't like Paul Blart.
Insane take.
Yeah. You know what we said at the beginning of this episode? What's interesting is that we can have different takes. Did we not say that at the beginning of this
Put it
episode?
in C. It needs C.
Yeah.
C.
Did we not say that at the beginning of this, that we can have different takes? That's allowed? Is that allowed?
It's putting it in C, but I was putting it lower than most of the other ones.
Yeah. Is that allowed? Or are we not allowed to do that anymore? We're not allowed to have different opinions now? Oh, cool. Let me just agree with Nick all the time now and make this a really, really uninteresting podcast. Please, let me just agree with Nick all the time now. Next movie, please.
Red Notice.
Red Notice is not good. It's dull. Like,
I agree with you.
it's incredibly
That's
dull.
a D.
Yeah, like that is it's worse than Paul Blart in my opinion.
Gosh,
Red
Nick.
Notice is dull. It is not very funny. Ryan Reynolds is probably the least charismatic I've ever seen him in any one of his movies.
That's true.
Dwayne Johnson, why is he even there?
Dwayne is only funny. Dwayne is only as funny
This-
in his movies
Gal Gadot-
as his co-stars.
Gal Gadot is terrible in this. she's terrible in a lot of things. Like not all things.
That's anti-Semitic.
Yeah. She's just not very good at. She's great in Wonder Woman. She's great in Wonder
She
Woman.
plays a Greek.
Yes, absolutely. But like honestly, this movie is it's a Netflix movie, right?
Yes.
Red Notice?
Yes.
And it's very Netflix coded.
It's very Netflix coded.
Which means I would honestly put it below. If we're going to add one movie to the first D tier movie on this one, Red Notice is it. In my opinion. What would you give Red Notice?
Low C, high D.
Yeah. See? There we go. There we go. Like, I'm sorry. There's got to be some bad ones here, and these are not as good. Objectively, Red Notice is not great.
Yeah, and Ryan Reynolds is good.
But we're not ranking Ryan Reynolds here. We're ranking it. This is go rewatch Red Notice. It's boring.
Even on Ryan Reynolds, this is one of his worst performances.
You put Red Notice above Green Lantern or below Green Lantern?
I haven't seen Green Lantern in a long time.
You put Red Notice above Green Lantern or below Green Lantern?
Below.
Okay.
Yeah, below. Like I don't think that Green Lantern is a D tier movie. I think Green Lantern C.
I think it's a lot of flack for the whole costume thing.
Yes.
And Parallax being a space blob.
Yes, being a space blob, which is absolutely stupid. But like
that was Fantastic Four all over again.
Yeah. But honestly, like it gets but this is not Ryan Reynolds even hated making this movie. He didn't even enjoy it.
Ryan Reynolds hates making a lot of it.
There's nothing unique about the plot either.
No. It's
literally like feels like it's written by
I'm
AI.
going to steal something, and then you're going to steal it from me, and then you're going to steal it from me, and we're going to find you, and we're going to steal stuff, and ensues comedy and action. No, sucks.
There was a Kevin Hart thief movie that came out later that I feel like is better. Where Kevin Hart is part of like this thieving squad.
Borderlands?
No. You find it. You find it in a second. Go to our next movie.
Ride Along.
Ride Along, yeah.
Solid B tier.
Yeah, it's low B, high C.
Ice Cube and Kevin Hart's chemistry leans. Ice Cube just has chemistry with everybody.
Low B, high C. Ice Cube is not.
Lift.
Yeah, Lift. I remember Lift.
He's Ice Cube in it.
Yeah, he's Ice Cube in it.
Yeah, but Ice Cube is Ice Cube in every.
I think Ice Cube is funnier in 21 Jump Street.
He is funnier in 21 Jump Street.
And I think that
I think Ice Cube is funnier in School Fight.
I think Ice Cube is funnier in War of the Worlds.
No.
Ice Cube is funnier in XXX State of the Union.
State of the Union, he is.
Hey,
absolutely.
Shout out Taylor Wilson.
Yeah, shout out Taylor Wilson. Okay, let's do. What do we want? You want to do low B or high C?
Yeah.
High C.
High C. There we go.
It's not better than Mall Cop.
No, you got to put it. You got to put Mall Cop above.
Oh,
above.
So
that.
it's a low C.
Okay.
Yes.
Hey, that next one, just put it in the S tier.
Rush Hour.
Just put it in the S tier.
Rush Hour. When it comes to action comedies, is the upper echelon.
Yep.
I think it is the number one.
Yep.
I think it is number one.
That's fair.
Yep.
Rush
Tucker,
Hour.
Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan is a freaking boss. Go back and watch all the Jackie
Slow
Chan
down, baby.
filmography. Go watch Rumble in the Bronx.
And his animated series, Jackie Chan Adventures.
Oh my gosh. Go watch Rumble in the Bronx. Go watch. I just watched Forbidden Kingdom the other day. That one's fun too. I love Jackie Chan.
Go watch
movies.
The Karate Kid, starring Jaden Smith.
Well, not the best Jackie Chan movie, but still fun. And even if Karate Kid Legends.
Go watch Lego Ninjago.
You're naming all the worst Jackie Chan movies.
You gonna say Kung Fu Panda next?
Go watch Kung Fu Panda.
But Rush Hour, don't ever touch a black man's radio. Like everything.
Medallion.
And then if we are
tuxedo.
judging it based on franchise too, like they're just so funny. You spend it in L.A. and then you go to Hong Kong. And then it's kind of this back and forth in 3.
Makes me miss Chris Tucker.
And
We need
Donald
more Chris
Trump
Tucker.
loves the Rush Hour movies. He really does, actually. He is fighting to have Rush Hour 4 made.
All right, so D tier.
What's the next one?
Shanghai Noon.
Oh,
Another
gosh.
Jackie Chan movie.
Oh,
Yes.
great. This is Jackie Chan and Owen Wilson. And you have Shanghai Noon and Shanghai Nights.
Oh yes.
These
That
are
is a
fun
franchise.
movies, and Shanghai Noon has one of the best action sequences I've ever seen of like a fight choreography. The one where he's fighting with the horseshoe and the rope. Have you remember that?
Yeah, any Jackie Chan fight scene is good.
Dude, it's so
Because
good.
Jackie Chan has perfected the stumbling around using your environment.
Drunken Master.
Yeah.
Drunken Master fighting technique. I to me, it's either got to be a very high B or a low A.
Put it as a low A. Put a low A.
Low A.
Under Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
No, higher than Kiss Kiss
Yeah.
Bang Bang.
Under Get Smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I'm good with that.
All right, Showtime.
I haven't seen Showtime.
Showtime is terrible. It's a D tier movie. It's literally on there so that we can have another D tier movie. It is worse. No, Red Notice is worse than Showtime. Actually, I'm just gonna hate on Red Notice big time right now, just because Nick might like Red Notice just a little bit. And so yeah, it's garbage. Eddie Murphy was so difficult to work with during this time, and this movie is just absolutely terrible.
Next.
Showtime.
Taxi.
Taxi. This is Jimmy Fallon and Queen Latifah. Latifah. Jimmy Fallon and Queen Latifah. Queen Latifah. This movie is so. This taxi has weird powers that it can open up and. Okay.
I just try not to think about
All you
Jimmy
need to
Fallon
do
movies.
is go watch the opening sequence of someone rollerblading and riding a bike around the city, and then all of a sudden the person shows up on the bike, looks nothing like Queen Latifah, and then walks into this place and takes off the helmet, and everybody's like, "Hey!" And it's Queen Latifah, bro. It was so seriously. Watch that sequence. When we're done, we will watch that sequence.
Can we just also note, listen, there's a reason Jimmy Fallon does talk show.
Yeah. There's only one good Jimmy Fallon movie.
Jurassic World.
What?
That's not a Jimmy Fallon movie because he shows up in it for a second. No, Fever Pitch. Fever Pitch is cute, but even Fever Pitch is still
Taxi. I've
BC.
only seen it once. I feel like is it one of those? It's so bad, it's funny.
No.
It's
just
just so
bad.
bad.
It's just bad.
So D.
It is D. It is
It's
absolutely
so
D.
dumb. It's brilliant. No.
Worse than Red Notice.
No,
just
Red
dumb.
Notice is the worst of all time.
Worse than Showtime.
It's just dumb.
Make it high D.
High D.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know when one of the highest billed cast members is literally cop one at airport.
Yeah, Cop 1 at airport.
Fall Guy.
A tier.
I
For action comedy specifically, A tier.
think. Yeah, mid to low A. I'm okay with that.
Better than Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
I don't think so.
So low A.
Low A. The Bodyguard.
Hitman's Bodyguard.
Hitman's Bodyguard.
B. Low B.
C.
Put it high C.
Yeah.
Better than Mall Cop.
Again, but here I am not I like Ryan Reynolds a lot, and I think him and Free Guy and some of these things are really, really great. But
Fall Guy.
he just, I don't know, he's so just the same person in everything.
You can't hold that to the action.
But even so,
But you can against Jack Black and Ice Cube.
yeah.
When did I say anything about Jack Black?
I just meant like characters that just
But,
play
like,
the same character, or actors that play the same character.
The best part of Hitman's Bodyguard is
Samuel L. Jackson.
not Samuel Jackson. It's Salma Hayek.
Here's the
She's so
hang on to your point of saying Jack. See, Jack Black has done enough in his career where he isn't Jack Black that now in his older years he can just be Jack Black, and nobody cares.
What are you talking about?
Jack Black was literally in a movie where he made out with a grandma. Let Jack Black do his thing. Okay.
What movie did he make out with a grandma?
What's it called? Hang on.
Are you talking about the movie in the Office episode?
Yeah.
That's an actual movie.
That's not an actual
The
movie.
one where he's the criminal?
That is an actual movie, Andrew.
You mean they didn't get Jack Black to make that?
Okay, next movie. Next movie.
That's an actual movie?
Yes.
Where he falls in love with the grandma?
Yes.
What are we even talking about right now?
Jack Black.
There's
movies.
there's a season in The Office
Yes.
where Andy is trying to get
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I just how
Remember-
did we get here?
Jack Black. Oh.
It's called Bernie.
Yes, I was telling you, he's a criminal in this.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Jeez.
Why are you so upset about it, though?
What's the next one?
It's just the energy that Nick's bringing into this
The Nice
episode
Guys?
today.
The Nice Guys.
S tier.
S tier, absolutely. It is an S tier movie.
Better than Beverly Hills?
Not in my opinion, but right there with it.
Such a good movie.
Such a great movie. Excellent movie.
Dad, they're like and here and stuff here. I told you, don't say and stuff.
Yeah,
Just
don't say
dad.
and stuff.
Just say dad.
It's so good.
Oh.
Okay.
What's the last one?
The Rundown.
I've never seen The Rundown.
You've never seen The Rundown?
Hang on.
Or
Yeah.
as in Aruba, it was called
I feel like it was called Welcome to the
Welcome to the Jungle. The Rundown is another Dwayne Johnson because he is the,
This is back when he had hair.
yeah, he did have hair.
This is back in like the Walking Tall era.
It is supposed to be an action comedy because it has Sean William Scott in it.
Welcome to the Jungle, yeah.
And so
hey,
it
so
had-
if I had a nickel for every time Dwayne Johnson was in a movie with
think this
Welcome
movie
to
is
the
actually
Jungle,
sort of
I'd
fun.
have 2 nickels.
I think it's sort of fun, but it's no better than a C tier movie.
Man, which
I think
this,
Andrew?
this
horrible.
cast, Dwayne Johnson, Sean William Scott, Christopher Walken, Rosario Dawson.
This movie's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad, but like, what do we have in the C tier?
The Hitman's Bodyguard, Mall Cop, and
This
Ride
movie
Along.
this movie has Toby Wooligan in it.
Bottom of C.
Holguin. Dude, Pat Jankwitz plays goon number 2.
Bro, you got to watch it. It's got Pat Jankwitz in it.
Dude,
Absolutely.
it's
Okay.
Chewy Bravo.
Chewy.
Chewy Bravo.
Chewy. Chewy? Gosh, our Hispanic audience is going to be so upset.
All right, you want to explain to him this thing?
The wheel. Okay, it's a wheel. If you've been listening to the show, you know what the wheel is. Let's spin it and see what's next. Drum roll, please.
That's all the explanation you're
That's
giving?
it.
Wait, no. Yeah, do you want to say the other thing that he did before?
I spun
yeah.
the wheel twice.
So he pre-spun the wheel twice and screwed it up, and the ones he got were Harry Potter Part 7, 1 and 2, and Ferris Bueller.
You want to know how I know I didn't screw it up?
How?
It was in alphabetical order. I
No.
didn't shuffle it yet.
You shuffled it a couple
I
of times.
quite literally just opened it up and it was in alphabetical order.
I saw you shuffle it like you normally do a few times.
We watched you on the first one, shot. The wheel consists of movies from our library. And drummer, please. This is the last episode of the season. Come on,
Season
come on,
finale
Drum roll. Oh, Fellowship of the Ring. Lord of the Rings is a great final episode of the season.
It's going to be a good way to end it off. I know some people that are going to be very, very, very excited.
Yes, this is great. This is a great final
Extended
episode of the season. I have seen the extended edition. I just watched it not that long ago, actually.
Andrew, have you seen the extended edition?
I have. It's long.
It's long. It's
Yeah.
long.
It's
And-
peak.
And it's good. It's great. It's good. But I'm not going to rewatch the extended edition for this one. I'm just going to rewatch Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring. And we'll also we won't talk about Two Towers and Return of the King.
Oh, this one's just Fellowship.
It's just Fellowship, but we will kind of like talk about the whole series a little bit. We'll unpack all that kind of stuff. And it's a great final episode. Man, I'm sure glad we got that on the first try.
All right. Take us out.
Thank you guys so very much for watching episode 23 of Pass the Popcorn.
Jordan.
Me and Rob greatly appreciate you spending the time watching us bicker back and forth and
Yes.
talk about movies. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like.
Bicker, back and forth.
Comment if you agree with some of our.
Keep going.
Leave us a comment if you agree with some of our takes, whether you agree with Rob's takes or my takes, or you can agree with Andrew's takes, I
Yeah.
guess.
No, you don't.
And if you really enjoyed, you don't want to miss an episode, make sure you hit that follow button on Spotify and that subscribe button on YouTube, and share this with your friends. Share it with your friends. Rob?
See you at the movies.